If you've been out at the lake lately, you might have noticed a group of TWRA personnel herding geese.
Are they getting close, maybe? These are Canada geese, not Canadian.
It's that time of year for the annual Goose Roundup.
Well, what we do is in June, geese typically lose their flight feathers. We come out here, we put some boats on the water. These geese will tend to just swim toward the shore. We easily push them with the boats. We'll have kayaks on the water. And they'll actually just walk up on shore into our pen. They don't have enough feathers to put them into the air. You'll have a few that can get up off the ground, and every once in a while you'll have a few that might even fly out of the pen. But this time of year, they're molting. They're growing new feathers.
We do this for a couple of reasons. Banding information, putting bands on birds gives us some basic population data. We get to, in a certain area, we get to learn how many males, how many females, how many juveniles, so it helps us with just knowing what's in the area.
Once they're in the pen, we lock them in, and then we start pulling out any birds that may have been previously banded and record those. We separate out any juveniles into their own pen because they'll get different number bands than the adults.
Even though Canada geese, the males and females look alike, they've got different equipment, and we can figure that out. And certainly we know the difference between an older goose and a younger goose, just based on plumage and body size, things like that. So yeah, we're getting the basics of their gender and their age.
No, we're not hurting them. We typically take their head and put it under their wing to try to calm them down best we can. Of course, anybody that went through this process wouldn't be real calm. We go through the process of looking at each goose and deciding if it's a male or a female. And then those are handed out of the pens to be banded.
These aren't just trophies for hunters. I mean, the information that we get from them is very valuable for us, again, for population monitoring, for movements. You know, when these birds, we banded them here today, but when they get recovered, whether it's a hunter reports it, or you know, just yesterday I had an instance where a lady found one dead in her backyard, and so that information's good, but we can know where they move to from here, so we can get some basic movement data as well. But yeah, it's not just trophies for hunters, it's really good science that we need to help manage these populations.
The geese being banded are resident Tennessee geese, and that information has to be sent to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to ensure an early goose season for Tennessee sportsmen to enjoy.
This is the third day in Region 2. We were at Cheatham Dam and at Travis Price Park up in Robertson County. We were at Drakes Creek outside of Hendersonville, and then today we're in Winchester at the Bass Club. We're finished this year. We actually, I think the number was around 550 is what we've banded this year in 3 days.